What's up, everybody? So as you guys can see here, we got the Subaru back in the garage along with my brother Brody, who has been missing for quite some time. I know a lot of you guys who subscribed in the beginning subscribed for this car, which we did quite a bit of work to it. I think the last video you guys saw, which was a long time ago, was the side skirts, the coilovers, completely dipping the car. So you guys see it's still here, a little bit dirty, but we got some fixing to do to it today. I'll kind of let Brody explain where he's been and what he's been up to since he's been missing for so long. So.
Yeah, so I'm super busy with school, so I haven't been able to buy any car parts, haven't had the money to do it. So last thing we did was the coilover install. I'm hoping to buy some parts over the summer, like small stuff, tint, rear spats, stuff like that, maybe exhaust. So I'm really hoping to have more videos this summer for you guys, but otherwise, we've got a C's caliper today. Gotta take care of that so we can drive it.
Yeah, the other day we ended up, which I didn't make a video about it just because it was just something quick, easy that was supposed to be quick and easy and not have any issues, but we ended up putting on new rotors and new pads, which you guys can see there. They look nice and fresh, but for some reason this side over here decided to seize up. So we're going to have to replace that caliper today to fix that issue and get him so he can go back on the road and start driving, because we got school to go to. So we'll go ahead, we'll get this car jacked up and start working on it. So now we got it all jacked up. Let's go ahead and get this wheel off. So now you guys can see here we got the wheel off. So all we have to get off for this caliper piece is this top bolt here. There's one down there. They're both 14s. And then behind here, which I don't know if you guys can even see that, should be like two 17mm bolts, and then this whole assembly should just come off. Brake pads and rotor should still be good, so we'll still use all that stuff.
That's what I was just gonna ask. I didn't know if we got new brake pads or not.
Well, I mean, those are the new brake pads that you just got. That's tight.
That's what she said.
So here you guys can see we got the whole brake assembly piece all disassembled. So the caliper bracket is off, the pads are off. We have the caliper just sitting here on top of the bucket. I'm not going to disassemble this or take it off until I have the caliper setting, the new caliper sitting over here, because I just need to take this bolt off here of the banjo bolt from the brake line and transfer it onto the other one. So I guess we'll go and show you guys the new caliper. Got this from AutoZone. Comes with all new hardware pieces, and then pull it out of there. Just set it there. So there's the new caliper. It looks a lot better than the other one. It's much cleaner. Looks like it comes with brand new bolts and everything, and a brand new banjo bolt, and two copper crush washers. So we should be good there. Yeah, let's go ahead and transfer this onto the car and get this thing done. Okay, so I ended up taking off the bracket off of the new caliper just to make it a little easier. This should be a 14mm. So we'll go ahead and transfer these. Actually, I'm gonna take this off first, to make it simpler. no other washer on there.
That's gross.
Yep. I gotta get. So we're going to want to wipe off all of this brake fluid that just came out because it is very corrosive and it can eat through a lot of things. Go and tighten it up now. Oh, that's a different size. Okay, looks like it might be 10. So the bolt they give us is just a little different size. It's a 11 instead of a 14. Okay. So that should seal it. Once we get it back on the car, then I should be able to torque it down. So now we'll go ahead and put our bracket back on. Okay, so now we got the caliper bracket all on here and it's torqued down. We'll go ahead and put these pieces back on, and then slider caliper, well, I guess we have to put the brake pads back on, and then we can put the caliper itself back on. Alright, so all that's left to do is just go ahead and torque down all of our bolts and torque down this banjo line back here just to seal it all together, and then bleed the brakes and we should be done. Alright, so now we're just going to bleed it. We're going to start off by doing gravity feed. So I have this hose hooked up to here and it goes into this bottle, and all you gotta do is just crack that valve open, and then inside the engine bay just open up the master cylinder brake reservoir. So we'll see if we get any air. Okay, so now we got the caliper all bled. It's good to go. It was too difficult to film with Brody in the car pumping the brakes and then me trying to crack this valve open to get it to drain. But there's no more air in the system, so we should be good. No more issues with this. Let's go ahead and get it all back together and on the ground. So there you guys have it. Got the wheel back on the car. It's lowered. It's good to go. Reservoir is all topped off, so we're good there. So now he should be able to finish off college, drive it around. No more braking issues. That thing sounded horrible when it was driving.
Yeah, straight up metal on metal grinding.
Yeah, it was pretty bad when it was seized. That was, I guess that was even before we even did the pads and rotors, because I mean your pads are pretty low. But like you said, we got more stuff planned for this vehicle, so I can't wait to see what he wants to do to it. I can't wait to see what else changes on this car. I know we've already done quite a bit. I wish we would have done more filming on it in the beginning, because I don't know, there was a lot of stuff that was done to this car. But yeah, now that he's going to be done with school, we're going to hopefully have some free time during the summer, do some more fun stuff with it, and we still got plenty of other builds to do on this channel. Like, I still got parts to do for the Civic, which I'm kind of waiting on that one just because I want to get the Explorer done. And as you guys can see over there, I got a couple boxes in for that, so stay tuned for those videos. But if you guys like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.